Alrighty, so here we are, a little point of view footage. We are getting behind the wheel of the Lincoln Town Car today. I'm going to also kind of give you guys an update on everything that's been going on. I know I've been kind of MIA. I have not been spoiling you guys with videos of the Lincoln Town Car as I usually do. So we are going to get behind the wheel today. I'm going to go over a couple different things and kind of update you on the channel as well as the car. And we will go from there. But we are trying a new method for the point of view videos. So I'm hoping this works well, but we'll see how it turns out. But without further ado, let's kind of get in here and see what's going on with this Lincoln Town Car and see how she goes. Alrighty, so here we are. We are officially on the road, moving along. First thing I want to do is give a shout out to Mark over in Boston. He reached out to me regarding his 2004 Lincoln Town Car Signature. It's this one you see here, beautiful and black. And this thing is less than 20,000 miles, which is absolutely insane to me because I always think that I got a low mileage town car at 40,000 miles, but under 20,000 miles is unbelievable. So that looks really clean. Mark, thanks again for reaching out, sending us the pictures so I could share it with everyone. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate the support. For the rest of you guys, if there's anyone else out there that wants to go ahead and hit my email, it is getthisnick@gmail.com. So same as my YouTube channel name at gmail.com. Feel free to reach out if you got a Lincoln Town Car you want to share. If you have anything else cool that you drive, or a weekend car, your daily driver, whatever it is. I'm a car guy at the end of the day, so I appreciate everything. Send it to my email, and I will go ahead and give a shout out on my channel here, just like you saw there. An update with my car. Like I said, we have recently just passed over 40,000 miles, which is bittersweet. She is doing well. I had a couple of you guys reach out to me regarding the build series on this car. I informed you guys I was looking to getting into kind of like a build series regarding doing 373 gears, possibly a supercharger down the line, so on and so forth. And I've had to put a lot of stuff on hold just because of the simple fact that I did recently purchase a home. So anyone on here that has purchased a house in the past, you know how that process works. It is not a fun time. It is pretty brutal. The last, I want to say, month and a half or 2 months has been a lot of just submitting pay stubs and check stubs and W-2 forms and so on and so forth. And I have been basically just at the mercy of an underwriter with just submitting all this paperwork and these forms. And I finally completed the process, which is great. But during that time, obviously, you don't want to really be purchasing a lot of stuff because they're watching your every move, like literally like you're under a magnifying glass, under a microscope. So I had to hold off. It's not really, I'm sure it'd be kind of frowned upon if I went and purchased a supercharger for my car as I'm trying to find financing. So we've been holding off on everything. She's still stock as she sits. But definitely want to get, now that the house stuff is taken care of, I want to get into that into the future, looking into definitely doing those 373 gears first with the tune. I know a lot of you guys were kind of on the fence about it. Some of you guys were for the idea of me modifying it. The rest of you guys are saying no, keep it stock. Man, I don't know. I'm just the type of person, it's a beautiful car stock, don't get me wrong, but I truly feel like if I'm able to do these modifications the right way and do them tastefully and do them clean, I really feel like I can make it look like a really nice, clean Lincoln Town Car, muscle car, I guess spec you'd say. I know it'll never be a true sports car or a muscle car. It is just a big boat at the end of the day. But there's people that are able to modify these things pushing close to about 400 horsepower. And it's kind of like the best in both worlds, where if they want to just cruise it and be comfortable, they could do that. But then again, if they want to go ahead and, step on it and get a feel for that power, they could do that as well, which honestly I feel like would be great. It would be kind of the best of both worlds. And it also would make for some good content for you guys and kind of give you guys ideas on what you could do to your Panther platform vehicle. So it's still, I'm still leaning towards doing that. Definitely just kind of got to get my feet back underneath me now after paying the money for the home and everything like that. So it's definitely still in the works. Those of you guys that have been reaching out, asking about it. Speaking of those people reaching out, I did have a gentleman reach out to me trying to purchase the Lincoln Town Car, a new person. He offered me $11,000 for the car, and I told him no. He asked me what my lowest would be that I'd be willing to go down to, and I told him $13,000. I'm really not too sure where I got that number from at the time. That's kind of just what came out. I said, you know, I'd probably $13,000 cash. I would entertain that. And, you know, my whole mindset behind that is that, like, you know, at $13,000, I could basically find a Crown Vic or something similar for around, you know, $4 to $5 grand, and I could have money left over to basically pump into whatever I want into it, whether it's suspension components, exhaust, tune, supercharger, all that good stuff. So that kind of got my attention a little bit. But at the end of the day, I don't like the idea of trying to sell this and then find another car and you know, all that other stuff, because I know what has been done to this car. This car rides like a dream. I've done a lot of the maintenance stuff to it already, so it's like, as it sits right now, it's like perfect to me. So for me to modify something like this, it would be just like a super clean build, super clean example of a Lincoln Town Car that was supercharged, which would be awesome. I mean, it would be just a big boat that moves. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. We'll see what happens, but $11,000 was a pretty attractive offer. But you guys know how it is when you have these cars. It's hard to give them up for, it's hard to put a price on these cars, especially one like this with such low mileage. It's not as easy as just like, oh, okay, fine, 11 grand, I'll take it. It's, you know, these cars are special. They don't make them anymore. And to have a low mileage example one like this is, you know, it's only, I feel like almost like it's only going to go up in value as time goes on. So yeah, I had to pass on that. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at with everything. So I guess a little congratulations to me on purchasing the home. Go ahead and give a thumbs up to the video for a little congratulations. And yeah, that's kind of going to conclude it for this video. I didn't want to do anything too long. I kind of just wanted to get on here, get a video out to you guys. I know it's been a minute, so I wanted to update you and also try out this new neck mount that I'm using for my iPhone here for these point of view videos. Not sure how it's going to turn up. It's probably going to be a little bit of trial and error, but I'm hoping that with this new neck mount, it's something that works out for the future, for future videos, because I would like to do other point of view driving videos with other cars down the line. But for now, still a little bit of trial and error. This point of view thing is it's not as easy as other people make it look on YouTube. I definitely have to say that, because you think you got the right angle, you think it looks perfect, and then you watch the video back to yourself after filming everything, and you're like, that doesn't really look how I wanted it to look. So a lot of adjusting, a lot of trial and error, but we'll get it dialed in eventually. But as always, thank you guys so much for dropping by the channel and checking out the Town Car content. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up. Mark, thanks again for reaching out to my email. And for the rest of you guys, my email is always open. If you got questions or anything, if you want to show off your car, feel free to reach out to that email, getthisnick@gmail.com. And maybe you can get a shout out as well on a video. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video. And as always, we will see you guys on the next one. Peace!